Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Restorations and Repairs. Today, we're gonna do a bit of a comparison. This has been by request for a long time. This is the bubble balancer that I use to balance tires at my home shop. Cost about 60 bucks back in the day, probably 75 with inflation. And it works really well. But a lot of people have asked me, hey, how well does an old school bubble balancer work against a static or dynamic balancer? Well, this is a Hunter Road Force Elite, probably one of the most sophisticated type of balancers available on the market right now. And this is just your regular run-of-the-mill tire. Let's see here, it is a 16-inch, so fairly standard. We are going to find out how well it balances right now. So I've got this one already set up. If you've watched my video, and you should, on how to set up a balancer like this, you wanna make sure that your bubble is right in the dead center. It is on this. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this on here. We'll take our measurements and we will see how well that compares to this. We'll put it on here, spin it up, and see if we got close. Let's do it. All right, I got the camera close in here. We're not too far out of whack. A little heavy on this side, or a little heavy on this side, so we're gonna wanna add, I think right about here is where we're gonna put some weight. And we're just gonna lay it on here. Don't tell me I got it right on the first try. I think it's going to be this size. I actually feel like it might be just a bit larger than that. Let me see if I can find one bigger. I feel like that's going to be close enough. So only thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it on the back side just to kind of hide the weights from the front. When we're talking about a static balance, which is what a bubble balancer really is, that should make no difference. So let me mark it with a pencil or a pen, make that center. All right, let's pop this off. There's our center right there. So we're gonna call it right there. Let me get a hammer. Where's my mark? Oh no, there it is. Okay, now I'm back the camera up and we're gonna use the Hunter Road Force to see how close we got it. All right, well here we are over at the Road Force balancer. Let's go ahead and get this thing installed and we'll see how close a bubble balancer will get you. Got it nice and tight. Weights in there. Let's do it. Balance looks good as far as side to side, no wobble, no damage to the tire. All right, awesome. So ½ ounce. You are not gonna feel a ½ ounce at anything under 100 miles an hour, honestly. When people come in with a bad road shake, they're looking at like 1.5 all the way up to 2.5 being out of whack, or they've got rim damage, that kind of stuff. So 0.5 is actually really nice considering how accurate this machine is. I'll bet on a regular old school where you have to take manual measurements, tire machine, you're probably closer to 0.25 ounce variance. No one's gonna feel those numbers. So I do have one more thing I wanna try. So let's do this one more time. I'm gonna pull this weight back off and we're gonna go with a single weight solution if I can get this into that system. All right, so we're gonna go with a single weight solution, but I'm gonna pull the weight off, I'm gonna rebalance it here, I'm gonna put sticky weights in the middle of it, and we'll see if I can get it closer. Let's do it. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get ourselves not too far on that side, that's right. Not too much. Well, that's pretty. Okay, we're gonna just put it right there underneath, all right? Okay. All right, let's see what that does. Let's spin her up. I don't know, that might be better, that might be worse. Holy cow, okay. Well, I was very wrong. So let me pull the camera closer in here so you can see. Okay means okay. So same tire, balanced 2 different ways. Another way that you could do it would be to split weight. So on the first time when I was hammering on weights, I didn't want to put any on the outside, but if I had, that also might have given us an even closer number. The reality of the situation is that these things are an excellent tool to have in a shop. They work really well and they save some time. They don't save you any money unless time is money, which it is for the tech, but not for the company, not for the owner, because you can actually do it with a $60 tire balancer. Unless you're working on exotics, it's probably going to be enough to get you through. Hope you enjoyed this. A lot of people requested this over the years. A comparison between old tech and brand new tech. The numbers don't lie, my friends. Until next time, take care.